Okay. We are not full screen for some reason. Hello everyone. Hello lasagna, squats forever, evil king. I'm glad you enjoyed it, squats. It took a really long time to write it. It took a really long time to write it. But anyway, we'll let this run while we kind of catch up.
Beset on all sides.
Hello, Ahmad.
Tides of war. This once quiet colony became a savage battlefield. 7 armies clashed on this one world, each refusing to back down.
Scion, good to see you.
Each convinced.
Scion, are you back from vacation or are you still gone?
From beneath the sands of Cronus' central desert came the Necrons. Ancient.
Yeah, I wish there were multiple legions, but
all
it's just word bearers for this one.
Another evil already had its eyes on the planet.
Will I ascend to demonhood? You bet.
The demonic forces of chaos
You bet.
arrived to enforce
Imperial fists.
to oppose
I think if I had to pick a Space Marine chapter between Chaos or regular, I'd probably go Salamanders.
Sent their elite
Alright,
soldiers and
oh, you're back. How was your vacation, Scion?
From the mighty Imperium of Man came the Imperial Guard,
Thank you, Ahmad.
there to secure
Yeah, I was
Cronus
really
for the
pleased
glory
with the
of
future of the
God
greenskins,
Emperor.
except the sound quality. I need to figure out what the hell is going on. Well, no, it's more of I need to use a proper recording software. The software I use to record my voice for videos usually doesn't have like a noise gate or anything, and I think that's what's causing the problem. Because on this, I bet I sound a lot better, don't I?
Came the Space Marines.
Like, I sound normal. I noticed in the greenskin video, I just sounded like crap. But I couldn't figure out what was causing it, and I'd already recorded a notable chunk of it before I really noticed
A dark crusade.
the quality was a little lower than I would have liked. So I was like, well, you know, we'll just finish the video. At least it wasn't a lore video, so I don't feel as bad. But, you know, I still got quite a few comments of people being like, you should buy a nice microphone. And I'm like, I have a microphone that's like $250. Alright, so for those of you who maybe are just joining us, I need to make a playlist out of it. But we have already completed so far the Eldar, Imperial Guard, Necron, Greenskin campaigns. We still have to do Chaos, Tau, and Space Marines. And the Space Marines are last because they're the canonical winners of this game. So, we kind of did a vote at the end of the last thing, and Chaos was who's next on the docket. So we are Eliphas the Inheritor, Black Apostle of the Word Bearer Legion. I always thought it was the World Bearers, but nope, it's the Word Bearer, which makes more sense, but I think I got them confused with the World Eaters. You serve the Eldritch powers of the Warp and have come to remake Kronos in the twisted image of your masters. Drive your Chaos Space Marines and demonic servants towards the enemy to make them see the futility of their ways. Chaos cannot be denied. Alright, I'm going to mute myself for the intro video just because it's
The
new.
powers of chaos manifested in the once pleasant Deimos Peninsula on the southern coast of Cronus, transforming it into a blasted hellscape. Summoned by heretical cultists, the Black Apostle Eliphas the Inheritor emerged from the warp, leading a whole company of the Word-Bearer Chaos Legion. These heretical Space Marines had been to Cronus before, fighting against their loyal brothers during the dark days of the Horus Heresy. Eliphas had been but a young champion then, but returned a terrible Chaos Lord, ready to bring ruin to the galaxy at large. The Dark Crusade would be his proving ground. By defeating the many powers vying for the planet, he sought to gain favor with the dark gods he worshipped. Unless they could be stopped then and there, the Word-Bearers would strike deeper into the Imperium.
Alright. Hyperion Peaks' chaos sucks. That doesn't surprise me.
Welcome to the single-player campaign.
Yeah. Hyperion Peaks is always a fucking nightmare. It's the only map that I have to do like multiple times, regardless of what campaign I'm playing. Oh, that's cool, Cyan. Went to Nottingham. Cool, cool. Do you have some Bugmans? What's my favorite Chaos Legion? I don't know. I don't know that much about the Chaos Legions. Base Wolves are fun. Did I see the AMA? Yes, I did. I intend on making a video about it fairly soon. Raptors if we go left. Chosen if we go right. Go right. Vor the world. Wrong Chaos Space Marine chapter. Whoops. Any thought? God, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Thoughts that I can give on the video. Also, welcome to Chaos, who unfortunately have the most annoying basic unit in the game. It's gonna be horrible listening to them. I mean, generally, I really liked the AMA. I thought the AMA was really solid. I'm really excited by a lot of the, I don't want to call them promises, but ideas that they discussed. You know, they talked a lot about, you know, they've confirmed that this next update is going to have a focus on the Game 1. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. But they have said that this this upcoming DLC is going to have another old world update. So I'm hoping that basically means that we're just confirmed that every time they do a DLC, they're just going to be updating one of the older races. That seems to be what they're saying, which I'm super excited for. Because one thing I would not be, because that was a huge worry of mine. Back when Warhammer 2 was announced, I was legitimately concerned that they were going to come out and say, okay, they were going to come out and basically say, alright, so because we're in Game 2, like, we're not doing Game 1 anymore. Like, we're just going to focus on Game 2 stuff, and that would have literally made me super upset.
Great one.
Because, you know, I want the trilogy as a whole to improve, and, you know, as the Greenskins video pointed out, there is a ton of shit to still do. Is this my first game after finishing the Eldar? Yes. Yeah, we haven't played in a while.
Our victory is assured. We will serve you, and in return, grant us the power of the dark.
You might have hinted at the DLC too. I saw somebody on a thread said something about that CA confirmed that the upcoming DLC is for a Game 1 race, but I haven't found that quote myself, so you know, I don't want to like report that as like fact, because I have no idea.
Whatever you desire.
I'm trying to get some listing posts up and running, so our requisition isn't just ass. Oh, yeah, that costs resources.
How can I serve?
We are under attack!
Anything for the great powers.
But overall, yeah, I'm super excited by the AMA and everything that it kind of hinted at or promised or what have you. Pretty exciting, honestly. I can't wait to see exactly what they're working on.
Grant us the gifts of the Chaos Gods, Great One.
I'm sure those would be some very appreciative guys, Scion.
What do you want?
For the Dark Gods!
You were talking about the salty comment? What salty comment?
My life is forfeit. I swear to you it will happen. Our Whatever you desire is assured. We can serve you. We are eager to please. Chaos.
Yes, Master.
Alright,
My
we got
life is
the
forfeit,
Space Marines
as
going.
you wish.
Yes.
I would like to get some Raptors.
Yes,
They're quite
Master.
good against
Show me the enemy.
Imperial Guard.
Cross me and die. What do you want?
Oh, Rich said something about being salty. Oh. That could be interesting.
We're here for the Dark Gods. Whatever you desire, as you wish.
That could be very
Anything for the
interesting.
great powers.
Show me the enemy. Show me the
Anything
enemy.
for the great powers.
Wonder if he might be referencing a pirate faction.
What do you want?
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, the Greenskin video does seem to be doing really well, though, which is nice. Not to change the subject, I'm just kind of bouncing around in my head.
We captured it for chaos.
Really would like to get... There we go.
Bless us, Great One. Yes, Lord.
Go take
We
this
will
critical
control
location.
this entire world, a point Bless at us, a time. Great One.
Lasagna, I hope that's the case. Both those races could use some more, just a few more things. Well, the Wood
My
Elves...
life is forfeit.
Wood Elves is going to be a bit more of like a complete overhaul. Norska, I feel like, is in a pretty good place. It just needs like if we could get a Monster Lord and or a Casting Lord for them, like generic characters, and then a and then after that, a unit of or just another character, that would be swell.
When do we attack?
That's going well.
Yes, Master.
Oh yeah, Ahmad, I'm glad. Yeah, that seemed the horror series seems to have been received much better than I was.
We're here for the Dark Gods.
Not that I was expecting it to be received poorly, but I wasn't sure how the community would react to it. So I'm pretty pleased that the reaction seems to be definitely positive. You know, that's always a really good feeling.
The weak fight back.
We're here for the Dark Gods.
Let's finish this up.
Thank you, Master. anything for the great powers.
Rude. Alright, let's put it on.
Under attack! On there! We are taking fire!
We're here for the Dark Gods.
Let's get you to work on those repairs. Oh wait, Raptor's already dead? Damn. Let's see. Monstrous Arcanum DLC would be pretty awesome. Destroyer, it won't. That'll be pretty exclusive to, like, guest series. I don't intend on doing that a lot.
We will strip the flesh from their bones.
I mean, Lady Anna came to me and was like, hey, do you want to do, like, a top, some horror theme, basically, and I was like, yeah, sure, you know, that sounds like fun. I hadn't really done anything like that since I did my top, like, 5 characters way back with Indie Pride.
This is great one to serve, Master.
Which even then, that wasn't really the same. You know, the relationship I had with Indie Pride in that video was notably
Master,
different.
we're here for the Dark Gods.
You know, Anna's sort of approaching me more from a, like, how do I, or like, can you know, teach me things about the narrative and the lore, and really dive deep to find some really interesting stuff. When I worked with Indie Pride, it was kind of more of he had a list in mind, and he just wanted backup on it. I don't know how else to describe it. I feel like that's not the right language, but... A sign, that could be good. Hello, Shadow. And Destroyer, it's good to see you, by the way, man. Well, I know, Lasagna, I mean, I definitely try to be the guy that doesn't say, like, oh, we need, like, this many legendary lords for each faction, because I think it's on a faction-by-faction basis. But I will say that most races need at least 4 lords. At least. There are some that need more, you know. Like I would not be upset if, you know, like greenskins could really use like probably 2 more and be like in a really good place. Whereas I would want, like, what else, for instance, what else could use 4 and be probably considered done? Okay, so Demonic Ascension I can't do until I get everything else. Immunity to knockdown. Wow, that's really good. Reveals infiltrated units. That will be good, but we don't need it until, we go up against the guard. So let's get the runic boots. Marked with the runes of the mighty juggernauts of Khorne, these boots make the wearer as immovable as those fearsome beasts. I like being immune to knockdown. That's a very nice trait. All right. Hey, King Ajal, I'm okay today. I'm still having a lot of issues that I'm trying to deal with as far as like trying to figure out a way to pay for school this semester before the end of the month, and my tongue and throat are still causing me problems, but you know, another day.
Sanity.
Literally just
for the
inspiring
weak.
champion. Can I join him, or is he like not a unit? No, he's not a unit. Can he at least take stuff?
Must.
Okay, so he's not useless. Just one
Enemies.
fucking dude.
We need enemies.
All right, whatever.
Bless us, great one. Thank you. Thank you, Master. We are chaos. Chaos is strong.
Have I mentioned that I hate cultists? I really fucking hate cultists.
We're here to serve, Master.
Well, Misha, it's not really my
Whatever
decision.
you desire.
Unfortunately,
We're here to serve, Master.
I still live with my my wonderful and very supportive
My life is
folks.
forfeit.
But one of the conditions is that I
We will beg
kind
for you.
of continually
What
go to
is your
school. Because,
wish?
I mean, I'll be honest. If it was up to me and only me,
Here to lead you.
no, I'd be down. Or I'd be done with college. I'm so done. I hate it. You know, I don't like being there. It's miserable on a lot of levels. It's really expensive. And I feel like I'm throwing myself at a brick wall, just not accomplishing anything. But,
Enemies of the dark
you know, so long as I live here.
beware.
Can you post links in here? Maybe not squats, but you can post them in the Discord, and one of the mods can post it here. I don't think there's link access for normies.
I seethe with purpose.
Okay, Sion. And we'll see with Soulstorm. It just depends on how fun it is to play. If it literally feels like we're just playing this game again. King Jal, yeah. I hear you, man. I hear you. Thanks for the donation, brother. I appreciate it.
Anything for the great
Every little bit helps, man. Every little bit helps.
Captured it. We will beg for you of the dark gods. Beware. Bless us, great one. Whatever you desire. Yes, we will work faster.
Misha, it's because we live in a country that's been taken over by the idea that
Need enemies.
money is all that matters and it equals success. So if you don't have money, you don't deserve to be successful. It's a really old line of thinking that's outdated and terrible and has horrible consequences, but we haven't grown out of it yet.
Yes.
You can't tell if I'm biased.
We will work faster.
Hey Rolana, how you doing, man? What has been the hardest stronghold to take? The hardest stronghold is probably the Tau, in my opinion. The Tau one is a bitch. Just because, like, it's not that big of a map, so the enemy is able to attack you just relentlessly, and they send mean shit. Like the Chaos Capital, like sure you get attacked, but it's like by cultists 90% of the time, and every once in a while some freaking goofball will pop up.
I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
It is ours for the taking.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Yeah, Misha, that's the way it should be, honestly.
The weak fight back.
It should be encouraged for people to go to school. You should want your population to be educated. But there are a lot of people in powerful positions in the United States who do not like us having an educated population. Because educated Americans tend to look around at what's going on. We're kind of like, some of this ain't right. There's some concerning things going on around here. Oh god, it's Necrons. But that's enough of that. People don't come here for politics. They come here to just chill, talk about the lore, and have a good time. So that's enough of that. If someone wants to talk politics with me, we can do that on personal time off stream.
We're here for the dark gods.
I need to remember what Pappy Co-Carnage would say.
Yes, right away. We will build it for you.
Where do you get paid to go to school? Some countries in... I know some countries in, like, the Scandinavian Peninsula. And, places like, Eastern Europe. Sometimes have programs like that. Oh.
Anything for the great powers. Thank you. Thank you, Master. How can I serve?
Okay, so we may need troops. Fucking Necrons.
Dark gods. Yes.
Lasagna, that is true, though that was a very interesting way to put it. A little heavy-handed.
Warp overtaking me.
He's on the brakes a little there.
Consume
We are
us!
taking fire. For the dark gods, my lord. At your command.
Alright. We need lots and 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 lots of heavy bolters. Because freaking, not space marines, Necrons. Super pain in the ass jerks. And also, cultists are actually useful in this battle.
Power is here. Guide me wisely. Yes.
Take him out!
Whatever you desire.
Let's start getting upgrades. Can you get Discord invite? Yes. Misha will take care of it.
Chaos is the only true answer.
Enemies! We need enemies. We must kill! Enemies!
Let's focus our fire here.
Take us to battle!
Pop that. I really would like to get that upgrade. Necron Lords are so freaking strong. They just delete your face off. It's horrible. Yeah, we got plasma pistols on our champs, so that's good. Get another sorcerer and see if he'll... you know what? We need a unit for him to hide. Hey, Foul!
Forces of chaos. I see. Bow to me. Purpose.
I don't know where Misha lives. And even if I did, that's not my or anyone else's business. She wants to talk about where she lives, that's her business, and that's kind of the... That's a wrap.
The Chaos Gods speak clearly now.
Die. Chaos Raptors ready to kill.
Cyan, that could be fun.
We soar on wings of fire.
Enemies! We need enemies.
I don't know if we're ever going to work with Indie Pride again.
For the great powers.
Not for any, like, bad reason, just don't really talk to him anymore. Squat, you can post it in the Total War channel. Or, I mean, Total War, yeah, Total War works.
I feel the warp overtaking
True
me.
power is here.
It is a good pain.
Oh, we upgraded this.
We're here to serve, Master.
I
You
want
desire.
sacrificial circles so I can get corn
But
dudes.
of course, Master. We're here to serve, Master.
No,
We're here for the dark gods.
he's not dead. He's still putting out content. It's just that he doesn't seem interested in working with other creators anymore. Yeah, to my understanding, he's still putting out content on a regular basis, and he's been getting some really sweet deals lately, too. Like, he's been working with a bunch of companies like Sega and stuff, because he's kind of joined the big boy squad, so he gets to get paid to do stuff. How do I feel about flayed ones? Flayed ones are fine. It's just, it's not. Oh wait, no. Wait, who are the flayed ones? That doesn't sound like part of the roster. I don't have a flayed one unit. You talking about the heretics? Because if you're talking about the heretics, I also hate them. Yes, they're very annoying. They have like super annoying voices. Okay, squads, I'll check it out. Rolana, or sorry, not Rolana. Misha, or one of the mods, if one of y'all wouldn't mind posting that link in chat, so people who aren't in the Discord can see it, that'd be awesome. Ooh, that's really nice. Thank you, Misha.
Do not trifle with me, worm.
Alright, we've built up a pretty sizable contingent. And more importantly, we have a place to hide our melee characters.
Show me the enemy.
Whatever you desire. Yes, yes, we will work
It is as though
faster.
1,000 mouths cry out in pain. Crush, kill, and destroy.
Try to get our requisition to a fairly reasonable amount.
Must kill!
Hey, Eduardo. Oh, the flayed ones from the Necron roster. No, yeah, I love flayed ones. I mean, I hate fighting flayed ones because they're really freaking strong.
We will work faster.
But I really like them, especially when I'm playing. When I'm playing Necrons, I freaking adore them. Alright, so let's do this. Off that. Where's my sorcerer? This. Alright, let's focus down the infantry. Heavy bolters for days.
Yes. I see.
Alright, focus down the immortals. And then the tomb spiders.
Wisely. I am here to lead you. My abilities.
Okay, the raptors are dead. Big surprise. We need. Well, give me chains first. Then I need horrors. Daddy needs his Zinch flavoring. One second. Alright. Hope you're all doing well today, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm really glad we got the green skin video out. It was very, nice to get out a really solid long video like that for the first time in a while. I'm actually going to be following it up with another video very soon. A similar video. I'm going to be knocking out the Vampire Counts one just because it's super fast. And then after that, it'll be time for us to go into the... it'll be time for us to go into Carrot Peaks Week, which has been in development for a really long time. And it's going to be super fucking nice when it's done. I'm okay, Giga Slayer. I'm okay. My tongue feels a little sluggish and swollen, but other than that, I cannot complain.
Chaos is the only true answer.
Oh, okay, we got the Mark of Cain. Yes, the Norska Q&A video, I already collected all the questions, and I've started writing the answers, but there is a fuckload of questions. I might not do all of them. I'm still kind of on the fence about it. I think I may do Norska as a two-parter, because it is really fucking long already. Like,
we will work faster.
Hey, Casquet. Alright, let's go ahead and summon the horrors. I need the anti-machine damage. Unless, of course, they just run away.
And power.
Cowards. We can get obliterators. That'll make dealing with them easy.
We're here for the Dark Gods. Anywhere you like,
It is
Lord.
done. Don't waste my time again.
Do I think Chaos should get a home base? Maybe? I don't know. I'm pretty on the fence about the Warriors of Chaos as a Horde faction. Like, I am super on the fence about that.
We are under attack.
Because on one hand, I totally get what they're going for, and it makes complete sense. But on the other hand, it is kind of an annoying restriction, and Chaos does have some really interesting cities that would be really awesome to see represented in the lore, or in the game. So I don't know. Like, I feel like for Chaos, I would really like if they made them a Horde army that had a home. Like if they had a capital
for the great powers.
where all of their shit went to,
But of course,
and all that
Master.
jazz. Like I kind of would prefer the Beastmen as like the true Horde faction, and then have Chaos be kind of more of a, or the Warriors of Chaos be more of a hybrid. That's just my opinion, and I don't know what they're gonna do with the Warriors of Chaos. I think obviously they're gonna be doing a really big patch for them, probably as part of game. Probably I think they're gonna do a little bit of Chaos Warriors update in Game 2, and then I think they're gonna do a really big Chaos Warrior update in Game 3. Because Game 3 really does seem to be the age of Chaos. Oh, Giga Slayer, don't feel bad. Everyone's got to do their own thing, you know? I know I wouldn't really be that super interested in traveling anymore. I used to love traveling, but with my anxiety now, traveling is... Ugh, it can be very hit or miss for me. Okay, let's get rid of the Destroyer, please. Sonic Strength. Where's my Sorcerer? There he is.
Is the only true answer.
2 Chains of Torment.
Are at your disposal.
Alright, sorcerer. Give me corruption right underneath that monolith.
My abilities are at your disposal.
Let's take out this monolith.
We're here for the Dark Gods. Yes, yes! We will work faster!
Sorry, guys.
We are taking fire!
Son, yeah, I mean, I honestly think anyone can make an argument for any Horde faction to become a non-Horde faction. You know, because they just genuinely don't like the Horde experience. You know, whether it's because you don't like playing with Hordes, or what is more likely the case of people feel like Hordes miss out on a lot of value. Which I totally get that. You know, it's like if you're playing a regular army, they tend to have a larger roster. You have a much larger building roster that's way more interesting and dynamic. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab Fury. You know, and plus you get access to unique structures, which you don't when playing as a Horde. Which that's probably my biggest beef with Hordes, is that they miss out on the unique structure system. They also tend to have worse tech trees.
The location will be ours.
Unfortunately.
Warp overtaking me.
You know, for various
It is
reasons.
a good pain.
Do not trifle with me, worm.
I would like every faction to be able to become a Horde. That sounds like a programming nightmare. I will eat like a really hot pepper. Man, I would take a huge bet against that. Transformative Hordes. I think the best thing we can hope for is factions that are Hordes but have like a base.
Is for the weak.
Like, you know, like I could see like Beastmen having a potential Hearthstone base or stuff like that.
Do you hear the voices too?
But like armies like able to completely transition? No way.
Anything for the great
Ahmad, so the eyeless ones, once they take your eyes, they eat your life force, or steal your soul, really. Generally what they'll do afterwards is they'll basically try and reinsert themselves into society, but their hunger never goes away, because they're undead. Like, it's you know, they live in eternal torment, essentially. They're not satisfied after just one person.
My life is forfeit.
They'll just keep going.
But of course, Master.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry.
As for the eyes, I mean, they'll insert them into their own head, but they won't function properly, and they'll eventually rot away, so they'll go after more eyes.
Judgment.
Noted sound. Misha, I will take a hard pass. Hard pass. I am way too much of a wimp for that.
We're here for the Dark Gods.
Oh yeah, it is a little dark, isn't it? Squash, that could work. I always wanted it, like, I always wish that Hordes could get a larger building slot than most cities. Like 10 slots or 12 to represent them kind of being like the nexus for the army. What I always wanted to see was, I always wanted them to try and implement a system where you would like, say you're playing Chaos, right, as a Horde, and you go over to, oh shit, what's that fort called? Trying to remember. Whatever, I'll use Beastmen as an example instead. Say you're playing Beastmen and you go through the Drakewald, you enter that province. What I would have liked to see would be, while you're there, so long as your Horde is stationed there, you have the ability to build a unique building. Yeah, Brass Keep, yeah. So if you were Chaos and you went to Brass Keep, you'd be able to basically be like, alright, I'm gonna capture this.
1,000 miles cry out in pain.
Or no, I'm gonna... You show up, you can raise it or whatever, like, you don't actually have to take the settlement. But so long as you're in the region or province, you can build a unique structure for your Horde. I think that would be really cool, and encourage Horde... Because the thing about unique structures that I really like is not only do they add a lot of lore and flavor to the game, while also offering you some interesting power-ups, but most importantly, to me anyway, they,
The Chaos Gods speak clearly now.
They give you a reason to explore, and give you a reason to go conquer things you normally wouldn't. Like, if I see a unique structure sitting out, I'm gonna be like, I really want that. Like, I'm gonna go take that settlement, even though I normally wouldn't, because maybe it's not on the path I was intending on going on, or maybe it's like in a super inconvenient place. But I'm gonna do it because I want that damn unique structure. You know what I mean?
Cross me and die.
I mean, that's what I like about them. Is I really feel they reward players who want to explore.
Anything for the great
and they
powers.
really can give you a super awesome feeling of lore accuracy as well.
But of course, Master.
Izzy, it's after I get my physical copies, which they haven't announced when those are coming out yet. Oh man!
Purpose.
Hurry up and take it.
Take me to them, that I may.
We hold it as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
I need those heavy bolters in a second.
Enemies. We need enemies.
The weak fight back.
We must kill.
Elephant's gonna fucking die. Run away!
Blood.
Feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
Alright.
We're here
We
for
need
the dark gods.
a lot more listening posts. Oops.
But of course, Master. We're here for the dark gods. Thank you. We're here for the dark gods. But of course, Master.
The true power is here.
Hey, Captain Kool-Aid, how you doing, brother?
We are taking fire.
Bless us, great one.
Enemies.
Stand there, go get him.
We need enemies.
Damnation! Where is
They
our
will
support?
overcome us. Do you hear the voices too? Must kill. see the target.
Whatever
It
you
is as though
desire.
1,000 miles cry out in vain. Chaos is our master. Of course, we'll do your bidding. I am not your bootleg. My abilities are at your disposal. My wicked intellect will lead us to victory.
Great. And teleported and I completely missed. Awesome.
That is the way is for the weak.
Alright, let's go fight over here.
Killing it. I am invincible. Do not trifle with me, worm.
It's getting a little hectic. Alright, now the melee forces are here, so we should be able to attack. What's my opinion of the Custodes? I don't know anything about them other than their giant golden bananas. It's the only thing I know about them.
We will have our revenge.
Oh, bless us, Great One. Yes, yes, we will work faster.
Outside of that, I would consider them an unknown to me. Giga, that would be a cool idea, but no, I don't think they'll ever do that. I have a suspicion that would be difficult for them to code with their current system.
We need enemies.
The ground trembles with every
I think most people agree that a lot of the... And CA, I think, has made it apparent, not through these exact words, but something vaguely similar to them, that kind of the big challenge is that a lot of the things we want to happen just can't happen on the current engine that CA uses, for better or worse. You know, clearly it's a system that they're fond of and they have a lot of experience with, which, you know, is a good thing. But, you know, clearly it has some limitations.
My life is forfeit. Whatever you desire.
Everyone on Earth right now,
We will
who
beg it for
cares,
you.
has basically been protesting the whole, you know, we only patch once every few months right now, which has caused a fuckload of controversy. Which is totally understandable. Like, I totally get where people are coming from, but like, clearly there's a reason
Great One.
that CA can't just solve
But
the
of
issue.
course, Master.
I mean, I enjoy playing Chaos. Like, I like the Chaos campaign. I like being a big spooky horde that swoops down from the north and, like, terrorizes the peasant folk, bring all of Norsk under my heel, and proceed to just, like, start crushing all of my enemies. Like, I genuinely enjoy that about the Chaos campaign. I know it's not for everyone. You know, a lot of people want it to just be a regular campaign, just with Chaos. But, you know, I like them being different.
For the weak.
I really like the Horde factions, because they're exciting to me. I enjoy their gameplay a lot. Both the Beastmen and Chaos I find
We
super
will
fun to
build
play.
it for you.
Like, really, they just need a more diverse roster set, in my opinion. What the fuck? Bro. Calm down.
We will strip the flesh from their bones.
We need to get infiltration
It is a
on
good
these dudes.
pain.
That was infiltration. Okay, let's. Oh wait, I can't even get
Do
that
you
yet.
hear the voices too?
I don't know if this hurts robots, but we'll try. It kind of hurts them.
Do you hear the voices too?
My life is forfeit.
Feast on their flesh. The darker powers.
Okay, we'll lock him down so he's not in base contact with this thing.
Must kill more of them.
Working on it.
Meeting resistance.
Really want that chaos infiltration. I don't like those frickin' spooks sneaking around. Little rape jerks. Scion? Yeah, that's gonna actually be starting really soon. I've been working on the script for that.
Bless us,
I'm still
great
not
one.
1000% sure how exactly I'm gonna do the whole thing, but I generally feel confident that I'm at a place where I can start experimenting. Generally. Hopefully that doesn't just end up being me talking out of my ass, but, you know. Oh wait, that's gonna infiltrate my Chaos Space Marines, but that won't let me see
My life is forfeit.
those. Well, I guess seeing them's not the problem, it's touching them that's the problem.
We will build it for you.
No, Foul, I'll do that tonight, though. Hopefully the DLC will be in September. I wouldn't count on it. I wouldn't count on it. I think we would have started, hearing whispers. I'm expecting an October release. I'm expecting an October release for whatever's next, and then a January release for the Lizardman vs. Skaven DLC. That's what I'm anticipating. I'd be more than happy to be wrong. Like I'd be thrilled if it turned out it was like, nope, we're doing it earlier than that. But
For the dark gods.
yeah, I would like one unit of cultists just to wait. Do Necrons have stealth
We are
units?
filled with the power of chaos.
I don't think so.
The chaos gods.
Good old
speak
Forsaken.
clearly.
We're here for the dark gods.
Forsaken, funny enough, are a unit that actually originated in
We
40k
will build it for you.
and came to, or
My
the
life
Possessed,
is
sorry,
forfeit.
were originally a 40k unit and then came to Warhammer later.
We shall strike them from the skies.
Like, even though there was total precedence for
Fly against
Chaos Spawn and stuff, it didn't really occur to Games Workshop, apparently, to have like a hybrid.
the chaos
I
gods.
command the darker powers.
Like we do now, which I find kind of funny sometimes. Oop, that's not good.
It is as though 1,000
Raptors, I don't
miles
need you. Alright, let's go kick some ass.
Sanity is for the weak.
Attack
We
up this
will
way.
strip the flesh from their bones. Enemies! We need enemies.
There we go. Now we got an army.
Strip the flesh from their bones. Sanity is for the weak. Chaos is the only true answer. We're
Just a
back
few
and better than
souls
ever.
My abilities
Do
are at
you
your
hear the
disposal.
voices too?
Whatever, have fun, boys.
Anything for the great powers. We will build it for you.
I need one more kill.
Cross me.
Somebody kill something. Please die. Thank you.
The power of the blood god shall be yours.
Hooray, corn. Zion, I have not. I have not reached out to him yet. I'll make that. I'll put that on my to-do list. All right, we got Fury, so now we can attack twice per turn. Excellent.
A card drop will crush them. Fall back! Fall back!
Well, they don't. Not this version of Necrons, but you know that doesn't stop us from trying. Apparently.
Do you hear the voices too?
Slaughter them all!
Bless us, Great One.
Summon my pets. Fucking energy.
Our prey is filled with the power of chaos. I feel the war overtaking me.
Enemies! We need enemies.
The weak fight back.
Warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
It
They
is as
should
though
be here any second.
mouths cry out in pain. And die.
Summon the big guns. that was fun. Sorry, that probably would not be a bad idea. Have I tried White Mane and Here's the Storm? No, I didn't even know she was out yet. The Phi Queen, as I think people are calling her. Hey! Alright, so... damage and health. Melee attacks greatly increases health. Okay, we need to be able to see infiltrated units, so let's put on our helmet. Makes us look 10 times more awesome anyway. Then damages enemy morale. Let's go with armor next. Nice spike. So we got marked with the sigils of decay. The armor's entropic powers turn enemies' mighty blows into mere pinpricks. And then once worn by the Primarch himself, this helm reveals all enemies and sends searing pain coursing through them. Nice. Very chaosy. Alright, and now we need to start saving every turn because we don't want the Necrons to kill off the Tau and ruin our good time. Alright, I think we're actually all set to take the Imperial Guard capital. This one's one of the easier ones.
Upon arriving on Cronus, General Lucas Alexander became Governor Militant and set about reclaiming the planet for
Christian, to my understanding, it's more about her outfit.
When his enemies launched attacks on his capital, he prepared to repel them with extreme prejudice. Experts in planetary defense, the men of the Imperial Guard were heavily dug in and fortified in Victory Bay. Any attacker would face well-armed and well-supplied soldiers.
I'm gonna skip that just because we've heard it a million times.
5th Company, this is the moment of truth. You will not fear. You will not falter. You will not give a single step to the enemy.
But sir...
If you will not serve in combat, then you will serve on the firing line.
Enemies of the Imperium, hear me. You have come here to die. The immortal Emperor is with us, and we are invincible. His soldiers will strike you down. His war machines will crush you under their treads. His mighty guns will bring the very sky crashing down upon you. You cannot win. The Emperor has given us his greatest weapon to wield. So make yourselves ready. We are the 1st Cronus Regiment, and today is our victory day.
What are Slaughter Brutes? Slaughter Brutes are kind of like Carnosaurs, but Chaos version.
The ground. What a rousing little speech, Governor.
Whatever you desire.
Unfortunately, your false Emperor can't touch us here.
Ridding the Imperium of filth like you will be a
Whatever
pleasure.
you desire.
Oh, I assure you, the pleasure
Swear
will be
to you it will
all
happen.
mine.
Eliphas's voice actor is great. Like, the Chaos Lord in this game is so much better than the last one. The last one was horrible.
My life is short, Master. Thank you. Thank you, Master.
Show me the enemy.
We're probably gonna need some
We're here
cultists as much as I hate them.
for the great powers.
Just to hold the line.
We have
My
captured a
life is
location.
forfeit.
We are chaos.
Oh, it's the same actor as Angelos? That's actually really funny.
I go.
I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good thing. Do you hear the voices too?
We can serve you. We are eager to please.
Enemies. We need enemies. Destroy! Destroy!
This is a great one.
It is as though 1,000 miles cry out in
Whatever you
pain.
desire.
It is as though 1,000 miles cry out in pain. It is is as though 1,000 miles cry out in pain.
Get some chaos marines. Kill one of my dudes. Oh wait, no, that was a unit champ. Oh no, that was Eliphas. Oh man, Eliphas, he got freaking owned by goofy-ass guardsmen. Pitiful.
Sanity is for the weak. It is as though 1,000 miles cry out in pain. The warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
God damn.
Take us to battle. Destroy! Destroy! Must kill!
Anything for the great
That
powers.
turret. Oh, of course I don't have enough power.
Chaos Raptors ready to kill.
Take it back from the men. Sir, yes, sir.
Must kill!
We are under attack.
Enemies! We need enemies.
Whatever you desire.
Please die.
We live for the hunt.
Oh my god.
None can travel faster.
The warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
We will tear the flesh from their bones.
What a nightmare. Let me start preparing for a
Bless us,
minute.
great one.
No more of that for a minute.
My life is forfeit.
Pappy needs plasma generators.
But of course, Master.
Point us at our prey.
Okay.
My life is forfeit. Anything for the great powers.
Now we gotta get these stupid turrets up and running.
We live for the hunt.
Do you hear the voices too?
Sergeant, get me control of those streets. By the Emperor, you will have it.
We will build it for you.
The point is ours.
Oop, didn't quite time it right.
Whatever you desire.
Point us at our prey.
My life is forfeit.
Better.
Anything for the great powers.
The plasma guns.
What would you have us do?
Daddy needs more space marines.
Anything for the great powers.
What would you have us do? We are under attack.
We
Here they come.
Bless us, great one.
Enemies! We need enemies.
Wings of fire, my lord.
Well done.
We are Legion.
Hold off for a sec so I can get some more stuff going.
I swear to you it will happen.
At your command.
Whatever you desire, I try to do your will.
Okay, that will
Anything for
help
the great powers.
considerably. And we just need turrets on this thing.
We must.
We're here for the dark gods.
Just because this one's kind of exposed.
Thank you. Thank you, Master.
Good,
For
good.
the hunt.
I would like to get some power swords.
We're here for the dark gods.
You know what I'm talking about,
Of course,
chat.
Master.
We really want to get that desiccated fortress.
The weak fight back.
The Chaos Gods speak clearly now. We see the tunnel. Enemies! We need enemies. We are the destroyer!
Good work. Yeah, modding in Total War is tricky just because
Bless us,
since they're not
great
able to
one.
import their own assets, they have to use what's like already in the game,
Yes.
which
yes.
puts some pretty serious
We will work
restrictions on what
faster.
It is
they're
as though
capable of
1,000
accomplishing,
mouths
unfortunately.
cry out in pain.
It's just a sad fact of the situation.
Bless us, great one.
Also, we should be playing Turn in a Blood Bowl game
Whatever
soonish.
you desire.
Not sure when, but soon TM.
But of course, Master. Whatever you desire.
Turn seems to be actively avoiding his
Yes.
Blood Bowl
Right
at
away.
this point.
We serve.
Like, he signed up for everything, but he apparently really doesn't want to do it because he's a huge pain in the ass about it.
Do you hear the voices too?
Because I know in Ann's League, we're in the semifinals now. All I have left to do is play turn in a game, and then it's off to the finals. Either me or him.
We are under attack.
But he's making it such a pain in the ass. Hey, Cold Rage.
Whatever you desire.
We see
Get
the
more
target.
firepower on
It
that
is as
position.
though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Chop him up.
Sanity is for the weak. Wolf overtaking me. It is a good thing.
My life is forfeit. We will build it for you.
Sanity is for the weak. The wolf overtaking me. It is a good thing.
Here's the nearest.
Bless us, Great One. Whatever you desire.
Damn it.
Enemies.
We're here for the Dark Gods.
Alright, and get the requisition flag. Misha. I don't think Anna's the problem. I think it's just turned and want to do it.
Thank you. Thank you, Master. My life is forfeit.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
That reminds me, I need to message Anna because she wants to start working on the next video. Because there are still plenty of terrifying monsters to cover.
Gods.
We are under attack.
Well, Anna could be his excuse if it weren't for the fact that I talk to her too much.
Enemies.
I know what he does with his time. Turing can't hide from me.
Forces of chaos.
Try as he may.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
My life is forfeit. Anything for the great powers.
Wolf overtaking me. It is a good thing. Do
We must
you
disrupt
hear
this
the
attack.
voices too?
Tell the Vindicare Temple to eliminate their
That
commander.
is the way to hell.
all I need.
I know more. I know everything. There's very little going on in this community I
My
don't
life
know
is
about.
forfeit.
That's my expertise.
Yes, yes. We will work faster.
When is my game against Pwn in Black Irons League is this week. But this week got we're still waiting for a couple people to finish their games. Like a certain someone that may or may not be named Turin. We're still waiting on him to do his game with, I forget who he's playing this week, but he has to play somebody.
My life is forfeit.
But, you know, he was out of town for the weekend, so that makes sense. But, you know, he's back now, so...
I swear to you it will happen.
Yes, the Lizardman player this season, Magic Potato, he played Dwarf last season. That is accurate. And from what I've seen, his Lizardmen have had some pretty okay success. They're pretty spooky. They are pretty spooky. Where's that noise coming from? Oh, it's a dead assassin. The assassin is so trash. You didn't know I was a stalker and a YouTuber? Dude, everyone's got to have a hobby. Everybody needs a hobby. Mine is paying a concerning amount of attention to my fellow YouTubers. How else am I supposed to slowly conquer the entirety of the YouTube community and absorb it all into my own magnanimous self if I don't know what everyone's up to? Come on, man! It's simple logic here.
Oh, bless us, great one.
I'm amazed it survived. Boost its resurrection. My command room.
We are filled with the power of chaos.
There you are.
The chaos gods speak clearly now.
Alright. Our bodyguards are out. That's going. Now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. Do I think the Changeling could come to Total War? I mean, he could, but I don't think there would be a satisfying way to make him work. I don't think the Changeling would be what a lot of people would want him to be, and a lot of people would get frustrated by his inclusion in the game because he wouldn't be able to shapeshift into other stuff. I don't think they'd be able to do that, and if they weren't able to do that, there'd be no point in putting him in the game. It'd be better to go with like the Blue Scribes if you wanted to do a Zinch hero. They'd be much easier to program.
Oh, bless us, great one. We serve.
What are the chances of Tarmacon? Tarmacon's kind of a weird one. Like, he would work, quite frankly. It kind of comes down to a matter of if CA really.
My life is forfeit.
It's tricky because here's the thing: Chaos is a very crowded market for characters. There are just an assload of Chaos characters. Like we have an overabundance of them. We are not suffering for choice when it comes to Warriors of Chaos. So when you have someone like Tarmacon who could be in the game because he was a really prominent character in an expansion, but a lot of people, you know, their gut instinct is like, well, of course we want Tarmacon, but you have to think like, well, do you want Tarmacon at the expense of Festus? Do you want Tarmacon at the expense of like, you know, it's just kind of a toss-up. I will say, I think Tarmacon could be very interesting if he had the ability on his skill tree to like level up between his normal like human-sized form and the ogre form that he ends up possessing later in the Tarmacon campaign. Because for those of you who don't know, Tarmacon is actually like he's like a giant maggot, essentially. And an ability he has is he basically has the ability to jump out of his host body like as the giant maggot, and he can like attack someone and dig into their flesh and like become them. Or you know, he Nurgle-fies them, of course, but like it becomes his body. And it was all going great until he got blasted with a really nasty artifact. Then he was kind of he was a little on the permadead side of things. I mean, Tarmacon could be really fun. I don't know. I've always been more loyal, I guess you could say. I've always been more loyal to the classic characters, like characters in the army books. Like if I had to choose between Festus the Leech Lord and Tarmacon, I would choose Festus every time. No questions asked.
We need enemies.
Wouldn't even be a contest for me. But that's just the way I see it, you know, which is definitely not the way everyone sees it. What do you think the generic lore choice for the Lizardmen will be if they get one? If they decided to do, if they decided to do a generic greenskin or Lizardman lore,
Emperor, men. Take them down.
We must kill.
The only thing I could think that would work at all would be a skink oracle. If they wanted to do a new generic lord. Personally, I would be really fine with them just adding in more Slann as the lord thing. Like if they could just give me 3 or 4 more Slann options, like new lords of magic, and in campaign. So like if they gave us like a fire Slann, a death Slann, and a beast Slann, you know. And then in campaign, they like mixed them all together to make a different kind of Slann, so that you had 2 options in campaign instead of just 1. Personally, I really fucking hate the way they implemented the Slann in campaign. Because they're good now, but I hate that they're all the exact same. Like, it sucks so much.
Enemies. We need enemies.
Like, I hate not being able to pick what lore they are.
We're here to serve, Master.
It's like, oh, you want to play
great
Lizardman?
one.
Well, hope you, or you want to have, like, Slann leading your armies? I hope you're ready to have all of your characters be the exact fucking same thing for all of eternity without any alteration or change whatsoever. Like, it's just, that's the way it feels to me. Like, I hate it. Not a fan. Not a fan. Okay, I don't need raptors anymore. More likes for Sotek? I mean, yeah, if y'all are enjoying the stream, please consider hitting that like button. I mean, the Toad Dragon is cool, don't get me wrong. Like, I will be the first to say that the Toad Dragon's pretty amazing.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
If not a little OP seeming. I mean, the Toad Dragon's a little, it's a little corrupted for my typical lizard sensibilities.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
Alright, we're getting all suited up. It's time to start getting set up.
Do not try.
I
I
command
want
the
my
darker powers.
melee units in a group.
Do you hear the voices too? It will be done. Enemies! We need enemies. We must kill! We see the target.
I just want to hurry up and get all these guys out.
Do you hear the voices too?
Whatever you desire. As you wish.
Do you hear the voices too? I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain.
And then my tanks and defilers. We'll just keep producing defilers while I'm gone. Alright. Let's roll out.
I feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain. It is as though 1,000 miles.
Pyroconn can't depossess bodies, which is a primary reason I don't think they'll ever be playable. I don't think they want to bother.
I understand more than you could possibly know.
My life is forfeit.
Alright, these defilers will just stay behind and defend the base. How about we don't walk in range? There's an idea. Fish people. Fish people would surprise the shit out of me, I'm not gonna lie. I would have my mind so blown I wouldn't even know what to do with myself.
Anything for the great powers.
Like, there would be a stream and it would just be me here in my chair with just ruin for a head. Like, there'd just be nothing there.
Chaos. What do we do, sir? First company, hold the enemy back, no matter the cost.
It is as though 1,000 miles cry out in vain.
Send a platoon to secure that location. Executing your orders, sir.
1,000 miles cry out in vain. Do you hear the voices too? I will tear them limb from limb. I am not your bootleg. Do you hear the voices too?
What the fuck? Oh, they came around this way. I was like, what's going on? I like having no morale. Nice. Just like a whole mechanic you just don't have to worry about.
It is a good.
Attacking forces.
Enemies.
This is Governor Militant Lucas Alexander. Your commander is dead. You cannot win. Lay down your arms or be destroyed.
Oh man, if only I could like just left click on something and bring him back to life.
We are under attack.
That would be really overpowered, wouldn't it?
It is as though 1,000 miles cry out in vain. For your end is at hand.
Okay, that's
It
dealt
is as
with.
though 1,000 miles cry out in pain.
On to the next target.
The weak fight back.
Alright, here.
Do you hear the voices too?
After 1,000 battles, one only sees death.
Whatever you desire, we will build it for you.
Fire installation plotted.
Now you will see what it means to face the Imperial Guard. Artillery, open fire!
Oh, great.
Sanity is for the weak.
And here's the fun part of this map, where you have to fight just a
Chaos
stupid amount of
rewards
basilisks.
those who kill in its name.
Yeah, we want to head down here.
We need enemies. They're swallowing me.
Show me the enemy. They hear their doom approaching. I go.
Sanity and
Such a buttery voice. No wonder people follow the word bearers. Who could resist a voice like that? I mean, really. Here we can self-destruct these. We can make new ones.
Do you hear the voices too? It was a momentary madness.
Yeah, I'm not really interested in fighting that whole spiel.
Chaos gods speak clearly now.
We are taking fire!
Sanity is for the
Look out!
weak.
Here they come! Second Mechanized Company. The enemy is at your doorstep. Push them back, damn it!
Oh, it's Baneblade.
The Chaos Gods demand
Probably
their
should
souls.
summon the backup horrors.
They will overcome us.
Please die. I don't appreciate being pummeled to death. Okay, there we go.
Sanity is for the weak and better than ever.
Now the easy part.
Must kill. It is as though 1,000 miles cry out in pain.
Let me go heal for half a second.
True answer.
It is as though 1,000 miles cry out in pain. It is as though 1,000 miles cry out in
Oh, my
pain.
defilers are all dead. Make more!
It is a good thing. Of course.
After 1,000 battles,
Bless us, Great One. Whatever you desire.
Alright, let's park it here for a minute.
We are under attack!
The enemy has knocked out Second Company's fire control system.
Whatever you
Our air
desire.
support is gone.
We are under attack!
Oh,
My life is forfeit.
My abilities are
good
at your
work, boys.
disposal.
Now retreat inside and heal up for a second.
Is for the weak.
What a miss.
Anything for the great powers.
Go, go!
That's just rude.
Go, go!
Bro, you wanna...
We are under attack!
Stupid giant crab monster. I'm
My
throwing
life
around in a
is
circle.
forfeit.
Because that just sounds like a grand old time.
after 1,000 battles,
Okay, good job.
one only sees death.
Yeah, guide him. Just guide him back. Who has the biggest naval fleet in 40K? I have absolutely no idea.
Do not trifle with me, world.
All weapons primed and ready for battle.
We're here for the Dark Gods.
Yeah, probably the Imperium. That would make sense.
Yes, yes, of course.
The Imperium does like their robots.
Sanity is for the weak. Take us to battle.
Enemies! We need enemies!
Alright.
My life is forfeit.
Get repairs done, because we're going to need them for the Basilisk section.
Meeting resistance!
We're here for the Dark Gods.
Orc versus Imperium Pearl Harbor.
Bless us, Great One. Yes, yes, right away.
Sergeant, get me control of those streets.
By the Emperor, you will have it.
You know what? Here's an idea.
We hold it now.
Thank you,
Sanity
Master.
is for the weak.
Build this really quick. Also, send me more heretics. See if they make it in one piece or not.
We're here to serve, Master. We're here to serve, Master. Great One. Yes, yes, we will work faster. To serve, Master.
You can come with me.
Send a platoon to secure that location.
taking fire.
Executing your orders, sir.
It will be done!
Possessed are so OP. I love them. Just walk up and start vomiting fire.
Meeting resistance! Nation! Where is our support?
Is that an Earthshaker volley? Huh.
My life is forfeit.
What?
We
a temple.
serve.
Oh, Roland, I'm sure the orcs could manage it. Orcs in 40K are capable of some just absolutely mind-boggling BS.
Darker powers. We must kill.
Whatever you desire, I try to do your will.
After 1,000 battles, one only saves death.
We're here
Okay.
for the Dark Gods. I try to do your will. We're here for the Dark Gods. Whatever you desire. My life
I'm just gonna
is
let this dude
forfeit.
run till he's dead.
I swear to you it will happen. We're here for the Dark Gods.
Well, until he's just about dead.
My life is forfeit.
God damn, hurry up. See how fucking slow repairs can be.
Thank you. Thank you, Master.
I'm gonna help him finish this.
The weak fight back!
Squats, yeah, there will eventually be a feature of the Tomb Kings video. It'll just be short. I can think of very few things that would improve them. But I can still think of something.
Anything for the great powers. Oh, bless us, Great One. My life is forfeit. Whatever you desire. My life is forfeit.
Build faster.
We're here for the dark gods.
Not gonna lie, I do enjoy being able to just torture my builders because they don't build fast enough for my liking.
Anything for the great powers.
See, now I can just have them. I can just have them suicide, so I can get fresh ones. Just like that.
Anything for the great powers. We're here to serve, Master.
Yes, you are.
Bless us, Great One. We're here to serve, Master.
More slaves!
We're here for the dark gods. We're here to serve, Master.
Good job.
My abilities are at your disposal.
Now you can all die.
Sanity is for the weak. My abilities.
How would I improve the vampire counts? Tell you what. That video is probably going to be coming out in like a day or two from now. So just sit tight, Alan. Or sorry, not Alan, Destroyer. Your lack of faith disturbs me.
Do you hear the voices too?
And my Horde's dead.
Sanity is for the weak.
Better grab a couple.
Do you hear the voices too? It is as though 1,000 miles Sanity is for the weak. Free now!
We can't get our obliterators in there. There we go.
It was a momentary madness.
Tear him up. Dear Lord, my army's getting deleted. We could just not stand in the fire. That is an option we have. Oh crap. Damn. Fucking Imperial Guard, man. Just tearing my shit up. It's blowing there. Squats? No, I don't think we'll see the Glock kid. I do not believe we will be seeing their magnanimous selves.
Oh, bless us, Great One.
Though if Glockkin were to get added to a roster, they would be important.
The enemy has made it to the northern shore.
They're
We
not
are
us.
going to drive them back.
They're not a demonic group. Gurk is kind of looks like a greater demon, but he's not. He's just significantly mutated.
We're here for the dark gods.
Alright, this is the hardest part of the map then.
My abilities are at your disposal.
We must
Take us into the thick of it.
We will strip
Now we got a kind of a side base.
They are taking fire! We are under attack!
All weapons primed and ready for battle. Prepare for battle. Just take us into the thick of it.
Enemies!
Just take us into the thick of it. We'll crush this stone under our iron trample. Just take us into the thick of it.
Chaos is the only true answer.
Sentinels hurt. A lot.
Are at your disposal.
Take it back from the men. Sir, yes, sir.
Primed and ready for battle.
Enemies! We take this as enemies!
Just take us into the thick of it.
Chaos is the only true answer.
All weapons primed and ready for battle.
Whatever you desire.
More dog content.
Anything you like, Lord.
Hey, what do you think? What do you think, huh? He's like, yeah, whatever.
It is done. Don't waste my time again.
Thank you, Master.
Yes.
Who would I suggest besides Festus and whoever the Nurgle named Big Fat Boy is? I mean, Nurgle has the most champions out of anybody. After the whole End Times debacle.
Yes.
Nurgle got a shitload of love. Like, it was insane how much you got.
Whatever you desire. We will
So,
build it for you.
We must disrupt this attack.
Oh, characters.
Tell the Vindicare Temple to eliminate their commander.
One chance is all I need.
I'm trying to think. Let's send the Horde in here to die, because they're going to. Because whenever you enter this pit, it triggers a cutscene and it kills whoever you send in.
Why aren't we killed yet?
Which we're... But I mean, for Nurgle, if they did a Nurgle faction, I would just do Festus the Leech Lord and Kugoth Plaguefather and call it a day.
On my command, fire the Titan cannon. Fire! Begin recharge. I want that gun firing again.
So many dead Chaos Boys. And see... Oh no, they didn't get my horse. What? Oh wait, no, they did. They just died instantly, so the next group was already ready to go. Where's the builder? Builder?
Bless us,
Oh, he died.
Great One.
I don't know how, but okay.
I understand more than you could possibly know.
Alright, we want to get ready to cross this chasm.
We're here to serve, Master.
All back.
Serve, Master.
It will be done.
Just take us into the thick of it.
And...
wisely.
Thanks.
Yes.
We are under attack. Lost. Kill.
After 1,000 battles, one only stays dead.
Chaos is
Alright.
the only true answer.
We are under attack.
Chaos is the only true answer.
Enemies. We need enemies.
The darker powers.
The armored fist of chaos.
Throw down some spooky towers.
Your commissar is dead, Governor. Your men are rebelling.
Guide me
You can't
wisely.
hold for long.
You will pay for each death, heretic. You haven't beaten us yet.
All weapons primed and ready for battle.
Orc.
Whatever you desire. Oh, bless us, Great One.
The Titan cannon power grid is under attack. Redirect fire to protect it and initiate repairs.
I will ease the machine's pain.
Just keep it online, tech priests.
And Eliphas is dead. Again.
Guide me wisely.
We are under attack.
Time for payback!
Possibly no. My abilities are at your disposal.
Training goes down.
I command the darker powers.
I am under attack!
Protect those generators, men.
Oh yeah, I forgot I brought you guys over.
I am under attack!
Protect those generators, men.
After 1,000 battles, one only stays dead.
But of course, Master. My life is forfeit. Anywhere you like, Lord.
All weapons primed and ready for battle.
I am under attack!
Protect those generators, men.
Enemies. We need enemies.
Time for payback! The power grid is gone, but the Emperor is still with us. Give them hell, men!
Anything for the great powers. Thank you. Thank you, Master.
Okay.
I understand more than you could possibly
Anything
know.
for the great powers.
Why should I?
Whatever you desire.
All weapons primed and ready for battle. Agreed.
I command the darker powers.
Enemies. We need enemies.
This is the last time!
Whatever you desire.
The trophy
We will
is
do
mine
this for
the
you.
last time.
Good work.
Don't provoke me. We must kill.
Anything for the great powers.
Meeting resistance.
Whatever you desire.
My
But
lord,
of course,
the enemy is
Master.
building generators to feed power to
Yes,
the Titan cannon.
yes.
This will
We
allow them to
will work
fire the great
faster.
gun.
Damnation! Attention all troops! The enemy has control of the Titan gun. Use extreme caution when passing through the trench.
Enemies! We need enemies!
Okie dokie.
My life is forfeit.
Let's get this thing up and running.
Anything for the great powers.
Meeting resistance.
Great one.
God damn it.
We must kill!
Take us into the thick of it.
Bless us, great one.
Finish it. Finish it.
I try to do your will.
Good. Now I can pump out heretics.
Bless us, great one. To serve, Master. Yes.
Time for
We will
payback.
work faster. We're here to serve, Master. Bless us, great one. We're here for the Dark Gods. We're here to serve, Master. Yes, of course. Anything for the great powers.
Good, good.
We're here for the Dark Gods. We're here for the Dark Gods. Here to serve, Master.
Faster.
Anything for the great powers. We will build it for you. We're here for the Dark Gods.
Fire the cannon. Goodbye. It's fun just having your heretics like
My life
commit
is
suicide trying to
perfect.
build stuff fast enough.
Anything for the great powers.
What you get for having an annoying voice.
Anything for the great powers.
Build faster.
We're here for the Dark Gods. We're here. My life is forfeit. Yes, yes, of course. Yes, yes, right away. We're here for the Dark Gods. Yes, yes, of course. Bless us, great
And
one.
repairs immediately
One only sees death.
as we prepare for the final charge. Fire the cannon again.
Whatever you desire. But of course, Master. Oh, bless us, great one.
We're under attack.
One, two, 3, 4.
Whatever you
Missing
desire.
one. Oh, you. Die.
forces of chaos, bow to me.
We're here to serve, Master. We're here for the Dark Gods. Yes, yes, we will work anything faster. For the great powers. Oh, bless us, Great One. Anything for the great powers. Anything for the great powers.
Prepare faster.
As you wish. Anything for the great powers.
This is the last time.
I seethe with purpose.
My life is forfeit. We're here to serve, Master. My life is forfeit. Yes, yes, right away.
Izzy's infiltrated. I'm pretty sure I knew what Izzy was when I took him on board. God damn it, stop minimizing, piece of shit.
Whatever you desire. Thank you. Thank you, Master! Anything for the great powers.
Good. We have complete control of the area.
Is the only true answer.
My life is forfeit. My life is forfeit. My life is forfeit. Yes, yes, right away! Yes. Yes, of course! I try to do your will. Whatever you desire.
We are under attack!
Okay.
I command the darker powers.
It's time.
The Chaos Gods demand their souls.
Enemies!
I command.
Begin the final advance.
We must disrupt this attack. Tell the Vindicare Temple to eliminate their commander.
I command the darker powers. We are under attack!
All weapons primed and ready for battle. We will crush their skulls under our iron treads.
Is the only true answer.
We need enemies! I see with purpose.
No, it's Baneblade.
Enemies! We need enemies!
My God, it will be done.
Activate demonic strength.
Time for payback!
Okay, well, those are annoying guys.
We need enemies!
The weak fight back!
We must kill!
My life is forfeit. We will build it for you. Anything for the great powers.
This is the last time. I'll drink the blood from their hearts.
Only true answer. The lust for blood is never satiated.
Alright.
Command the darker powers.
Time for the final push.
The weak fight back!
Oh, storming outside. Don't know if y'all can hear the thunder.
Guide me wisely.
Thunder.
Guide me wisely. Chaos is the only true answer.
The false emperor has failed you again, Governor. Perhaps it's time to embrace a new deity.
Possibly no.
Never. The Emperor protects.
Oh, we'll soon see how well he protects you. I see.
Chaos is the only true answer.
We are taking fire!
Chaos is the only true answer.
God damn, there's still a whole nother level to go. Alright, that's it, we won, finally. Jesus. Hooray! Chaos wins! Alright. Cheat stealers steal your cheats! Oh god, they're all stealth so they're not even fighting back. What a nightmare.
The command post is gone. We can't hold them back much longer. We can't allow the Titan cannon to fall into their hands. Overload the core.
For the Emperor!
Screwdriver in the door, blows the whole thing up.
Empire militant Alexander's naming of his capital proved highly premature, as Victory Bay saw his troops broken and slaughtered by the powers of chaos. Eliphas the Inheritor led an unholy procession through the streets of the shattered city, his cultists shouting out terrible supplications and gathering up the dead and wounded. These unfortunates were brought before the great Hellstorm cannon that had formed the center of the Imperial defense. Eliphas' sorcerers, Amphion and Zethus, then performed a terrifying ritual using these rotting corpses as their sacrifice. With their dark words, the demon of plague and rot, bound into the cannon during the Horus Heresy, awoke anew. The Word-bearers celebrated this day as that when their new crusade obtained the support of Ner'gul, the Chaos God of pestilence and decay.
Alright, so we got the Lord of Decay on our side. So we got Ner'gul. Alright, we're probably going to do 1 or 2 more little maps and then we're going to be done for the day. Well, we got Grandpappy on our side now.
Show me the enemy. What do you want?
Whatever you desire. Yes, yes, we will work faster.
What do you want?
I'm gonna go find them.
We are chaos. What is your wish? Chaos is strong. We are chaos. Grand chaos is the chaos gods, great one. We're here for the dark gods. Thank you. Thank you, Master. Enemies of the dark gods, beware! Our victory is assured. This entire world. Anything for the great powers. Yes, yes, we will work faster.
Oops.
We're here to serve, Master. We're here for the dark gods.
Show me the enemy.
Grant us the gifts of the chaos gods, great one. Chaos.
Meeting resistance!
My life is forfeit. Yes, yes, we will work faster. Anything for the great powers.
I know. The ground trembles with every step.
We'll keep the pressure on, but
The ground trembles with every step.
well, I mean, the nice thing about Ner'gul R'hllana is that, like, sure, Ner'gul will infect you with all sorts of terrible, horrible plagues, but you won't feel any of it. You won't die either. Like, most of Ner'gul's followers are really jolly for a reason. Besides, you know, just being batshit insane. Obviously, being batshit crazy plays into it, but
I swear to you, it will happen. Our victory is assured, and in return, we're here for the dark gods. Our victory is assured. We're here for the dark gods. But of course, Master, will serve you, and in return, grant us the power of the dark gods.
yeah, I don't think y'all are that great of a bargaining chip. No offense.
Anything for the great powers. We're here to serve, Master. Anything for the great powers.
Meeting resistance!
Thank you. Thank you, Master. Bless us, Great One. Thank you. Thank you, Master. We are eager to please. Bless us, Great One. Assured. We serve. Bless us, Great One. Enemies of the Dark Gods, beware!
Uh-oh.
Anything for the great powers. We can serve you. Serve, Master. We are eager to please. Whatever you desire. My life is forfeit. We're here to serve, Master. Whatever you desire.
Meeting resistance!
It'll only take them 1,000 years to kill that stupid thing.
We're here for the Dark Gods. But of course, Master. How can I serve? Is assured. Bless us, Great One. Thank you. Thank you, Master.
Good, good. Things are coming along nicely.
Bless us, Great One. Bless us, Great One. Yes, yes, right away. We're here for the Dark Gods.
Alright, let's get Eliphas back up here.
We captured it for chaos.
He's a Naka man.
Whatever you desire. We're here for the Dark Gods. Yes, yes, we will work faster.
That would be wise.
Bless us, Great One. But of course, Master. Bless us, Great One. Yes, yes, right away. You favor us with your attentions.
Forces of chaos, bow to me.
Well, Squats, it's not that Slaanesh doesn't give you pain, or that you perceive pain as pleasure, it's that he, like...
Yes, right away!
Why Slaanesh is kind of considered, like, one of the most dangerous gods from, like, a being captured perspective is because he can embody the ultimate of all sensations, which is pretty terrifying to think about.
Of course, Master!
Because you have to remember, he's being the Prince of Pleasure and Pain, he doesn't necessarily give a fuck if you're enjoying yourself. He's more concerned with his enjoyment. All of Slaanesh's servants are very self-obsessed.
Meeting resistance! At your command!
No, they're not your jolly neighborhood cultist or what have you. Like Nurgle might be.
Yes, Master.
I mean, that's why I really liked the Sigvald books, is they did a really good job of portraying Sigvald as this really messed up individual who,
For the dark gods!
like, would do really bizarre things at the, you know, snap of a finger just so he could experience a sensation.
Victory is assured.
You know, where he would do stuff like he would, like, murder people he legitimately liked just so he could feel sad.
Grant us the gifts of the chaos gods. Anything for the great powers. But of course, Master.
Because to him, all sensation was worth pursuing.
Bless us, Great One.
Show me the enemy.
That is the way to hell. It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
I like how hell is even a concept in this universe.
Whatever you desire.
Do you hear the voices too? Do you hear the voices too?
My life is forfeit.
You know, it's just kind of one of those things that humanity apparently just doesn't have a better word for.
We will work faster.
Hey, Drexel.
Grant us the gifts.
Put the kiddos to bed.
God's Great One. Anything for the great powers. Thank you. Thank you, Master.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
The last thing I want are these dudes.
The true power is here.
The weak fight back!
I believe he does, Rolana.
Be done.
We're here for the dark gods.
Kill! Kill!
We canceled it for chaos.
This is the last time!
Anything for the great powers. We will build it for you.
Kill! Kill! I am not your bootleg!
And it is kabooming big time outside. Alright, this should be a...
I seethe with purpose. My abilities are at your disposal.
Should be a satisfactory attack force.
Destroy! Destroy!
My abilities are at your disposal.
Enemies of the dark gods, beware! Whatever you desire, we will build it for you.
I desire my student loans paid off. Alright. Chaos, let's see it.
Meeting resistance!
Sell my soul in a heartbeat. Yeah, Drexel, I really hope they remaster this game series at some point soon. I mean, remastering is kind of like a hot thing right now, and this game would be a really nice one. And I bet you it would sell way better than Dawn of War 3 did.
We can serve you. We are eager to please.
I am power.
We're here for the Dark Gods. Yes, yes, we will work faster.
We are taking fire!
We're here for the Dark Gods.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain. The chaos
We are taking fire!
clearly now. Sanity is for the weak.
Well, that's annoying.
My life is forfeit.
Good work, little maggot.
Serve.
Hold up.
Is for the weak. Sanity is for the weak.
I don't want this dick just yet.
The only true answer. Overtaking me. It is a good We must kill.
Almost there.
Chaos
Okay, now you can
is
kill.
the only true answer.
Malal. Malal was an interesting god. Dawn of War 3 did crash and burn super hardcore. Amen. That was brutal. It was so sad because I think so many people wanted it to succeed and it just decreases enemy, or no, damages enemy morale, increases my health, increases my damage and health. That increases all my forms of damage. Great Scythe corrupted by the felled Stephen from Nurgle's throne brings pain and death to all who face it. Knocks me up to 237. That's stronger. So, yeah, that. Alright, we're gonna wipe out this last Imperial Guard joint, and then we are done for the evening. Yeah, I saw the reviews for Dawn of War 3 and I was like, nope. Just nope. So much nope. I guess that's a good place to end it. Okay, so we've wiped out the Imperial Guard. Next time we'll probably take out the Space Marines. And then we'll probably do Eldar. Well, you know what? We're probably going to do Space Marines. Maybe then Necron. An Eldar, Tau, Greenskin. Something like that. In any event, thank you all for joining me today. It was fun. Somehow, we made it a good over 3 hours today. So in any event, Hope you all have a great evening. I will see you all again soon for other junk. Until then, have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.